So if you're looking to work from home, but you're sick of hearing about the same side hustles that every other YouTube video is talking about, then you definitely clicked on the right video. Because today I'm going to reveal to you 6 unique ways to make money at home that aren't very saturated because no one else is talking about them yet. And because of that, these can not only make you money right away, but can also make you money into the foreseeable future. So if you're looking to make money from the comfort of your own home, then you definitely want to pay attention to this entire video. Now let's jump right into work from home job number 1, which is to sell stickers. Now bear with me for a second. There's this guy, Jason, who just a few years ago was selling stickers on Snapchat for just $3 each. Now though, this business has grown and he's selling over $500,000 per year. And that's just selling things like stickers, license plate covers, and other simple car accessories. And this is easier to do now because of the rise in popularity of TikTok and other social media. So for instance, Jason made one video on TikTok that went viral. And because of that one video, he was able to do over $38,000 in sales in just one day. And because anyone can go viral on TikTok these days, you can replicate Jason's success. So my advice to you would be go over to aliexpress.com and order some very unique items here that really stand out for you and look different. Then make videos on TikTok demonstrating how these products work and how cool they are. Then, if any of those videos do well, you can tell that that is an item people are interested in, and you can bulk purchase them from AliExpress and then sell them through TikTok. And you don't really need a lot of money to get started with this. Jason was able to do this with just $300 and says you could probably start this for just $100 because the items on AliExpress are so cheap. The second way to make money from home that's very unique takes advantage of the second most visited website in the world, which is of course YouTube. Every year, YouTube's popularity grows bigger and bigger, and more parents are turning to YouTube not only to entertain their kids, but also to educate them. And that creates an opportunity for you. This YouTube channel right here has hundreds of educational cartoons for little kids, and each of these videos get hundreds of thousands of views every single month. The most amazing part about this though is that the creator of this channel doesn't do any of the scripting or editing of the videos himself. This channel was started by a guy called Oliver Gilpin, and he's been able to grow over 20 YouTube channels that make him about $100,000 a month. He says that the mistake that most people make with YouTube when they're trying to do this is that they try to do something that's too original. If you want to be successful with one of these automated faceless YouTube channels, then come onto YouTube and find channels that are already successful. And you want to copy what they're doing, but just pivot it a little bit. Then you can hire freelancers on websites like Fiverr to help you write scripts and actually create the videos for you. And eventually you can hire someone to manage the entire channel for you. Or you can do what Oliver did and create multiple of these channels and have multiple managers running every single one of them. So this can be completely passive for you in the long run. Now, creating YouTube videos isn't the only way to take advantage of YouTube's exploding popularity. As more and more creators start posting videos on the platform, they need help running their channels. So this guy right here, his name is Dylan. He's been able to grow a business that produces YouTube thumbnails for creators, and he makes about $5,000 per month doing this. And he doesn't actually make any of the videos himself, just the thumbnails. If you want to try this yourself, it's really important that you understand that your success as a thumbnail designer really hinges on your ability to prove that your thumbnails can help videos get more views. So what I suggest you do is you find popular YouTubers and really study their thumbnails. So I'm on the channel right here for Mr. Beast, who I think is the biggest YouTuber in the world. And what you can do is look through all of his thumbnails, see what they have in common. Look at his videos that have done the best and see if there's any patterns that show why those videos are doing better than others. Conversely, if some of his videos aren't doing that well, find out what is in the thumbnail that might be hurting his videos. Then you want to reach out to some smaller YouTubers, ones that aren't quite huge yet. And you want to say to them, hey, I will help you design thumbnails for you. I'll actually produce some for you for free, even send them samples in that initial email just to show them what your type of work looks like and that you're actually giving value to them up front. Pretty soon, you'll be able to build up a portfolio of successful YouTubers and gain a really good reputation in the community so that you get recommended to other YouTubers as well. Fourth up on the list of unique ways to make money from home is to start an email newsletter. And the example I have for you today is this guy named Jack Rains. About 2 years ago, Jack started a website and a newsletter where he talks about travel and finances and different ways to save money, everything around that topic. And since launching his site, he's been able to get tens of thousands of people to sign up for his newsletter. Now, the cool thing is that he charges about $1,400 per ad in his newsletters. So if he sends out one newsletter per week, he'd be able to make over $5,000 per month. Now, what Jack really did here was he took the classic path of a content creator. He put out a lot of free content here on his blog and in his newsletter and really built up a community that trusted him and that continued to come back to him. Then, once his audience was big enough, he was able to charge more money for his ads. Now, if you want to start a blog and newsletter yourself, then I recommend you use something like ChatGPT to help you come up with ideas, write articles, and even write your newsletters for you. That way, you'll be able to create a lot more content than any of your competitors out there. Now, these next two work from home jobs are ones that I guarantee you anyone out there can do regardless of your skill level. The first one is a website called Scribby. Now, the front end of Scribby allows anyone to upload videos or audio files, and they'll get back a transcript that is 100% accurate. So on the back end, you can earn money with Scribby by actually producing these transcripts for the customers. And they actually make this really easy because what they'll do is they'll first send you, as the worker, an automated transcript that was generated by a computer. You then just have to go through it, make sure it is correct, and fill in any of the gaps. And just for doing that, you can make $5 to $20 an hour. And the last work from home job I have for you that's really unique is something called microtasking. Basically, you can get paid to do these short little tasks for different companies. For instance, some companies might send you a bunch of photos and ask you to draw boxes or outlines around certain objects in those photos. They might have you research different topics, or they'll have you take pictures of certain objects. Like they'll say, hey, go around town and take pictures of a bunch of doors. They might even send you a bunch of search results and have you rank them based on which search results are the most relevant. A lot of what these companies are doing is they are training AI algorithms, and they want you as a human to help train those algorithms. So you are providing the information that they need in order to do that training. Now, one of the easiest ways to get started with this is using a website called Toloka. They actually have an app that you can download so you can do this on your phone whenever you have some free time. So if you get somewhere early and you're waiting around, you can pull out your phone and do some of these micro tasks. If you're just sitting on the couch at home, bored, at the end of the day, pull out your phone and do some tasks on Toloka and make a little bit of money. It's a really easy way to kind of sneak in a little bit of work and to make some extra money while you have downtime and you're not really doing anything anyway. So let me know in the comment section down below which of these 6 unique businesses you thought was the most interesting. And while you're down there, please consider giving this video a like. It really helps out smaller channels such as mine to grow. If you want to learn about other side hustles that you can start from home, make sure to check out this one right here. I go over some side hustles that cost absolutely $0 to start. So make sure to click here and I'll see you there in just 1 second.